poor village bride, how shall I ever love you?
I make an O with my mouth as my breath escapes me. His green eyes show pity.
Even if you are a pretty little thing.
He shakes his head, then bends to whisper in my ear.
Just do whatever my mother says, and you'll survive the court. Also, a princess never runs. She walks with poise and grace.
He pecks my cheek before he leaves, tossing over his shoulder.
Make sure she's ready for the wedding.
With that, the prince and his valet climb on their horses and gallop away. I turn toward my brother-in-law, seeking an explanation. When he offers none, I ask, what wedding does he mean? We just got married, didn't we? My brother-in-law, a tall, lanky blonde with a prominent curved nose and a rather large forehead, smiles.
He means the reception, I'm sure.
I bite the corner of my lip. Whichever one it is, a wedding or a reception, I must prepare indeed, for I know nothing of court life at all. Chapter 2, Chloe, 3 spans later. The lavishness of the unseelie royal wedding is taking my imagination to new heights, and I pinch my hand to remind myself that I really am here, and that this winter wonderland truly surrounds me. The reception is being held at the Ice Princess, a grand tower built for a baby who is yet to be born, one whose magic will change the world. When I learned that this was the wedding to which my new husband referred before he left me on the hilltop the other span, I imagined a dark and gloomy tower. It's anything but, with glittering white walls between floor-to-ceiling windows, pixies buzzing around serving drinks along with the other staff of summer fairies, mixed with winter fae who have returned to their homes after their king's wrath destroyed the court. He destroyed everything except this tower. We're seated at a round table near the dance floor. I've been offered more fancy drinks than I can consume, and that's saying something since over in the village we're heavy on drinking after a long tasking span. I've settled for fine champagne, even though I would like the same drink my king is drinking, a tumbler of what appears to be bourbon whiskey. As if reading my mind, a gorgeous pixie with purple hair and black wings offers me a drink from a tray that also has herbs and cigars on it. When I go to take the drink, my husband swipes it and says,
I'll be right down.
For a moment, I think he's talking to me, so I turn and smile up at him as he stands. He kisses me on the cheek and whispers,
Don't wait up.
Despite my husband excusing himself from my company to seek out other companions for the card game he's planning on attending, I'm determined to have a great evening surrounded by the most powerful, most beautiful people in the world. For fate's sake, even the 2 fates are here, and one of them is the bride. Pinch. I watch my prince walk out of the room, and sure enough, a few other males along with a number of females follow. Since my brother-in-law owns several gambling halls, and, if rumors are true, at least one pleasure house, and he's the one who arranged my marriage to the crown prince, I'm sure the prince indulges in gambling, alcohol, and prostitutes. That must be how they know each other. But that's just speculation for which I have no proof. And even if I did, his mother, the queen, would deny it. So would his father, the spring king, who arranged our marriage with my brother-in-law. At least the king is kind to me. The queen, not so much. From her place beside me, she glances at me down her long nose and flicks her fan, tapping the top of my hand, which is folded in my lap. Quit that, she hisses. You've made it bleed. I keep picking at the side of my thumb, and she's right, it is bleeding. Like most fae, I heal quickly, so I can pick at it all I like. Of course, I don't tell her that, but wait for the wound to close before putting on my gloves. When my brother-in-law said I'd be marrying a spring prince, I was so happy, so excited about what my future might hold.